Hold on. Hi, everybody. Just hold on 1 second. Gotta fix my bandage. Anyway, hi, everybody. How you doing? As you see, I have a bandage on. And I hate that I didn't wrap it tight enough, so it feels like, it feels like you have a sock on, and the sock is going down your foot. That's how it feels. But anyway, how y'all doing? Yeah. So I'm fine. Um, like I said, I have my bandage on, and it's on because of the injury I had sustained at work. Since it's on my left ankle, I have to keep it wrapped to keep all of the systems in my body going without giving a problem. It's just that this morning I didn't wrap it tight enough. But anyway, so how you guys doing? Hey, Rewatch Gang, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, thank you so much for watching my shorts, and thank you for watching my videos, my uploads, okay? Thank you so much. It's different today. Today is a Sunday and I'm on. Usually I come on during the week, but this is the beginning of my week, my work week. So I just wanted to go on today, and I know the Rewatch Gang will help out. Yeah, so that's about it. I hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully your family and your life is going, they're doing well. Hopefully your life is going in the direction you want it to go. If it's not, pause, think about it, and turn it around, okay? Make it go in the direction that you want it to go. And hopefully you are meeting your timeline where you need to be, right? And that's not something we all know about. Like, you know, I call it your timeline. Other people call it your lifespan, like your lifespan, like how long you're gonna live. Um, Other people call it your destiny. It's just different names. But I call it your timeline, right? Because essentially that's what it is, right? So you're born, you have events happen, and then you go back home, right? So for me, it's like, when we're in the physical, when we're on this earth, when we're on this physical plane, you know, we have to be mindful that, our I think our goal here is to meet people, connect with people, and change people's lives. That's what I think our mission or our purpose as humans are, right? That's our purpose. And, as we come here, Pooh, I have to pick your Pooh up. Come here. As we meet other humans, we go and we start to achieve that, right? Hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to get this bag together, which I have no pockets. This is crazy. I have no pockets because I just came out to do this. Come here, Pooh. And you better believe my neighbors are watching. But anyway, they want to make sure you pick it up. Like, all right, I am, but I can't give you no more carrots because you're not breaking down them carrots for some reason. Because it's in her poo like carrots. But anyway, so yeah, so the timeline, yeah. So that's what I think we're here for. That's when we get the most blessings, we get the most favor from on high, is when we help each other, when we are a benefit to each other, when we are successful to and for each other, If you notice people that are only out for themselves, and we all say we're out for ourselves, but you have people, hey there, you have people who are definitely out for themselves 100%. We call those selfish people, Nine of Cups, right? So the Nine of Cups people, what begins to happen is you notice that, well, I notice when I look at their life and I listen to their life story or I pick up on their life story, Nine of Cups people are very into themselves, self-absorbed. They're very successful also because they're not, I don't want to say they're using people, but they are engaging with people to benefit themselves, right? Those are Nine of Cups people. So that's why sometimes when I'm doing a reading and a Nine of Cups will come up, it doesn't mean that that is the attitude, the overall attitude of the person. The Nine of Cups is just meaning you have a selfish type of way about yourself. You know, you might be focusing more on yourself now than focusing on someone else. Also, Nine of Cups indicates to me, because remember, each reader, each tarot reader, psychic, or everyone in the metaphysical field, when we see the cards, we know what they mean, but they are applied differently when in different orders and applied differently to a scenario that we're talking about, okay? So everyone's going to have a different interpretation, okay? So when I see a Nine of Cups, a lot of times, and it's the third, or if it's the third or the fifth card, in those positions especially, the third is how you're going to be in the future, right? So maybe that indicates to me you're transitioning. You're changing into someone who is looking out for yourself more, someone who is focused on who you are. Okay, maybe you came from a period of where you were looking out for everybody else and nobody else was looking out for you, right? In the fifth position, the Nine of Cups is meaning that that is part of your wishes. That's what you want to happen, right? So it's just depending on how the card shows up. But an individual who is getting a life reading from me, um, hi, how are you? Who's getting a life reading from me, and it comes up as Nine of Cups only. That lets me know that, along with other cards, but it lets me know that they are very focused on themselves. They tend to be successful individuals because they only connect with people when they need people, right? And I know to us it's like, oh, that's a user. Yeah, in the common sense, it is a user. But aren't we using everyone anyway? Everyone uses someone at some point, you know, even just saying good morning to people, right? And something I told a coworker this once, and she didn't like it, but it's true. You know, when you say good morning, it's almost like I'm not going to call it a spell, it's like a wish. You're wishing them to have a good morning, right? So you're not saying good morning, like you're not like, hello, how are you? Right? That's hello, how are you? But if you say good morning to someone, that's an intention. You are now wishing them to have a good morning. It's almost like it's an intention you're putting on them, like you will have a good morning, kind of like that, okay? So be careful with that phrase, okay? Um, yeah, so same thing with good day, the same thing. They're all wishes. They're wishes, okay? So, like for me, I particularly, come here, Pro, I'm not going up there. I particularly do not like when people say good morning because of what I just explained. And my grandmother actually broke that down to me before she passed away. That it's not a spell, because she broke it down like a spell. Saying good morning is like a spell. Like you're saying, because you're trying to give someone positivity, you think, but that's a command, it's a wish. Good morning, have a good morning, right? So that's what it is. So I'm the kind of person, I don't like that. Like if you come and say good morning to me and I don't know you, I will ignore you because I'm not accepting anything of what you're wishing for me. I don't know you. I don't know your true intentions, right? Now that could be a little far for some of you, a little far-fetched, but that's who I am. Okay? So in saying all of that, you know, you do have people who use people. They do, but we all use people, right? We all use each other, except some people are more successful at it, you know. And on your timeline, you have to identify who it is you're going to allow to use you, how they're going to enter your life, what they're going to be about, right? So people will enter our lives when our energy is up, right? When our energy is up, we attract. Now, your energy can be up because you are like paranoid, right? That's a high energy feeling. You're paranoid. That means you're always on the alert. You're always looking around, right? You're always looking to see, hey, angel. You're always looking to see who is around you and what is happening, right? That energy is going to attract energy. And it doesn't have to mean it's going to be another paranoid or overly worried person you're going to attract, okay? It doesn't mean that. It can attract anybody. It's just high energy. So once you identify if your energy is high, some people have normally high energy, 100% normal high energy. Okay. If you identify that you're an individual that has high energy, how do you identify if you're a high energy individual? If you have by 11 o'clock in the morning, you have gotten about 20 to 30% done of chores in your day, you are a high energy person, okay? If you are a person that goes into a store and looks around at the people and not the items, you're a high energy person, right? High energy is just, you're open in the universe. You're open in the universe and you're open to whatever is happening around you. That attracts other energy, okay? A lot of times that open energy, they call, like, if it's a girl, they'll say, oh, she's great. She has a lot of energy. That's what they're saying. Almost like you're nosy is really what they're saying. But, that's a high energy person. Okay, that individual's energy can easily be siphoned for good or bad. Okay, a high energy person, one thing that's good about them is they will not be used because their energy is so high. See, a person who is a user has to come in and settle in to learn you and to learn how to use you. They have to study you. If you're a high energy person, you're not going to settle. Like, your energy is not going to settle down so that they can learn you. They can study you, right? That's what users do. They study you. They can't study you if your energy is too high, and they can't study you if you're always around people. People with high energy are always around people, okay? Because again, it's that energy. People are attracted to energy. We see it, we feel it, we go towards it. If you are an individual that is quiet to yourself, that individual is one that is easily studied. Okay? Very easily studied, easily reviewed. Okay? That individual is someone that is able to be taken advantage of and won't, oh my goodness, I don't know what that was, and won't tell anybody because there is nobody to tell. Okay? So that person is one that would be prime for someone who is a user. Okay? That person does not have low energy. They have medium energy, midway energy. Okay? Someone like that who has midway energy is a person who is either experienced a lot negative recently, not in their life, but recently, or has not been validated by family or friends and has to do everything themselves. Okay? Almost like someone who's been abandoned as a child or as an adult. And you can get abandoned as an adult. Okay? So it can happen. Okay? So you have to kind of identify your triggers, identify who you are, identify your energy pattern, and go out there and attract that same energy or better energy. Okay? Now, how do you know if you're a user? If you're a user, these are some traits you'll have, okay? You're the kind of person that when you enter a room, you look around the room and you assess the room. You don't go right in and start talking to people. You look around, you assess who's in the room. You watch people. You watch their behaviors, you watch their interactions. When they smile, you smile. It's like you mirror people. So users will mirror people. And we don't realize that that's what they're doing. We think, oh, they're nice, just like me. No, they're studying you. They're giving you what you want to see. Um, is it negative being a user? That's up to you. That may just be who you are. Like, right? Not all of us are here on this earth for good. We know that because there's good and evil. So we know not everyone's here for good. That's just part of our purpose, part of the human experience. But if you're a user, you would think to yourself, you look more for what people could do for you versus what you could do for people. And it even starts when you're younger. If you notice patterns with yourself, when everybody is looking to pitch in or help or do something, you'll only do it if it benefits you, right? And that's also, you could think about your relatives. Who's like that? Those are people that are users, and their energy would be in user form, right? That's what their energy would be in. Doesn't mean they're going to be, just because I'm saying that those are signs, come here, Pooh, that those are signs of a user does not mean these people are negative. We all use each other. It happens. Come here, Pooh. I said, but just to identify which energy you are. You can be a user energy and a wonderful person. A wonderful person. It doesn't mean that you're negative. It means that you have more tendencies, that you're able to study people, and you look out for yourself and what others can do for you. That's what a user is, okay? So don't think of it like, oh, I'm a horrible person. No. What do you think politicians are, right? They're users. That's that personality. There's a test that you can take. I think it's called ASVAB, I think, or AVSAB, one of the two. And it'll let you know your personality type. And user is one of the personality types up there. Okay? It doesn't mean that, it only becomes a problem if your intentions are negative with it. So if you have negative intentions and you have this personality trait, be careful, because then you can turn into someone that people will start to avoid. Okay? People will start to avoid. There's also other personality traits, and that's what the metaphysical represents, right? It represents personality traits, and it represents people that are these personality traits. That's why when we look at the cards, hold on. Come on, Pooh. Pooh. Come on. Come on. Hold on. She want to play. Come on. Okay. You got it? Okay. Uh-huh. Come on. Come on. All right. Come on. This way. This way. Thank you. Anyway, so that's what begins to happen. So that's what each of the tarot cards represent. They represent personality traits. Personality traits and situations. And when you put them together, they start to give you a picture of who you're talking about. And then your natural born skill takes over, okay? All right, everyone, well, have a blessed and beautiful day. And that is a little bit of a spell. Have a blessed and beautiful day. And I will see you later. Bye.